All right, so we're going to carry on from that install video, and this is going to just go over really quickly the user interface, which is nowhere near finished. And this one I see is a little bit out of date because I've only got the dance club, but the basics aren't going to change, and some of the terminologies here are a little funny. So let's just quickly, you're going to wonder about this realign. All of the rest are fairly obvious. And some of this has changed, but just a little bit. So let's quickly go. If you want to select your character, it brings up a fairly boring character selection screen. You select the character you want. You'll get to see a little live 3D thumbnail of the character, but you'll become familiar with them, so I don't know what the point of that is. And if you think this text actually describes the character, which it will when we get into the AI version, so that might be useful, and just a look. And we'll just say let's go, and there's Keiko. And so now I guess this is the most important set of screens that you're going to want to be aware of. Some of the items are very obvious: dance go, dance stop, talk, sit. The cursor on the Quest controller is a little bit off.
Hi there. This talk button is pretty much just a placeholder.
But I'm trying to refine that so that the dot's a little smaller. And then you've got your sliders, and this will all vary with the particular characters. If there's more than one character, they may have different options here. They won't always have the same clothing, and they won't always have the same blend shape or morph modifiers like these ones. So, you know, obviously these modify the body and the clothing to fit the body. Now, in some cases, clothing can have flaws in it, that it doesn't scale properly with the character. So I think that takes effect. I'm just going to turn this down a bit. With the t-shirt, as you can see, there's some clipping through the shirt, and that is unfortunate. I do have a fix for that, and I use the fix in the Super Duper suit. And as you can see, as we expand it, well, no, I don't have the fix in this particular version. But there is a fix for that, and it involves changing the underlying texture. Okay, so rotation kind of works. But one thing you'll notice is if I get her to go dance, you'll notice she's moving around the scene here. So let's stop her because she's way over here now. And if I rotate her now, she's going to rotate around her encompassing box, and she's moved out of that box. So if I do a rotation now, she's still rotating around her original position. And that's where this realign comes in. You press this realign, it's going to put her back in her box, and it's going to move the box over to where she is now. It's all quick and you don't really notice it. But now if I was to rotate her, grab it. Gosh, I hate this pointer. Why can't I? For heaven's sake. Oh, there we go. Now, as you can see, she rotates around the position of her encompassing box. And this is a flaw. She moves around and comes back in front of me when I do the height thing, which she should just be over there doing the height thing. Summon is if I was to move, like way over here. I'm sure you've already sussed this out, but summon will bring her, whoa, hello, to up close and personal. Now, the reason she's got a box around her is because you can grab her with the right handle button, and you can move her around. So that's nice, especially if you're in a set where I guess the dance club be okay for this. If I grab her, and then if I can move around the dance club here. If I could find a chair. Oh no, I've got the... Again, you see what the problem is with this navigation plane. Is that I haven't got it set so you can walk around the dance club properly. But when you want her to sit in one of the chairs, like I want to be able to make her do that and be graceful about it. If I was to make her sit right now, she'd just be in the air. The revealing the menu is on the left controller, and it's the trigger on the front and the handle button that will reveal the menu. Now that I want to change it because I want to use the standard menu button on the controller. So everything's pretty self-explanatory except for those things: the realign, the summon, some of the problems we're having, and obviously this focus thing. If you turn focus off, she is not looking at you anymore. If you turn focus on, then she will look at you. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Have fun.